are in chapter 15, and we're going to start
Mishnah
talking about nuts, tying nuts.
Mishnah Aleph, no?
Yeah. So, chapter 15, פרק 15, Mishnah Aleph, first Mishnah. Mishnatenu, our Mishnah, והמשנה שלאחריה, and the Mishnah that comes after this, עוסקות במלאכות הכושר והמתיר, are dealing with the jobs of tying nuts and untying nuts. שנשנו בין אבות מלאכות, those are one of the 39 מלאכות, 39 jobs. וכבר ביארנו שם, we already established over there, שאין הכושר או המתיר חייב, אלא בקשר של קיימה. That a person is only obligated when he ties or unties a strong knot. What is a strong knot? We're not sure yet, but it's called kesher shel kaima, a knot that stands, a knot that stands, that קיים. משנתנו בא להדגים אילו קשרים נקראים של קיימה. Our Mishnah comes to teach us what kind of knots are called strong knots. So we know. אלו קשרים שחייבים עליהם בשבת. These are the knots that you are obligated if one does them on Shabbat. קשר הגמלים, the knot that the camel riders used to knot. של מנהיגי הגמלים, this is the camel riders, שנוקבים הם את חותמו של הגמל, they put a nose ring in the camel, וקושרים בו רצועה, and then they tie to that nose ring a leash. כאין טבעת, and this is just like a ring, והוא קשר חזק, the type of knots that they use is a strong knot, וקיים שם לעולם, they don't untie it, they leave it there forever, it's there. You have the knot, and it's there forever.
They're talking about the nose ring itself or the strap to the nose ring?
The strap to the nose ring. You don't want the camel to just run away without a strap. So the strap is always time hanging over there. So that if he goes around, you can pull him. It's not like a horse or a donkey where it's easy. It's a camel. It's a large animal. But they used to tie it a certain kind of knot that is going to stay there. It's not going to get untied. וקשר הספנים, also, the knot that the sailors used to use, שקושרים הם חבל בנקב שבראש הספינה, they tie a rope in the hole that is in the head of the boat, ועושים גם כן קשר חזק הקיים לעולם. So the part on the boat part, the part that is tied to the boat, it's forever there. You put it one time, and that's it. It's there forever. וכשם שהוא חייב על קישורן, just that a person is obligated if he ties these knots, בשבת, on Shabbat, כך הוא חייב על התירן. So he's also going to be obligated if he unties them. אם הוא מתיר קשרים כאלו בשבת, if he unties these knots on Shabbat, שכן במלאכת המשכן, because when you have tying and untying, so it tells you, במלאכת המשכן, when they were building the Mishkan, היו צדי החילזון, they were hunting חילזון, fishing for חילזון, and used nets for it. So they used to tie the nets.
It's purple shells. Is that what's the חילזון?
It says purple shells over there? I thought it was the material they used to make the tchelet out of.
Blue.
Yeah, the tchelet out of. Yeah.
Snails.
It's
kind
like
of a snail that it's a special snail that don't have
some say it's a fish, some say it's a snail, some say it's a shell. There's a lot of discussion what it was. צריכים להתיר את קשרי שלו, but nevertheless they used to make nets in order to capture this creature, whatever it was, כדי לקצרן או להרחיבן. So sometimes they used to make the knots in order to make the nets smaller or bigger. Rabbi Meir Omer, so up to now this is Tanakama. Tanakama is easy. Guys, if it's a permanent knot, it stays there forever, you're obligated. When it comes to these nets, you put also a strong knot so it doesn't get untied. You're obligated. Rabbi Meir Omer. Rabbi Meir has a different definition. What's Rabbi Meir's definition? כל קשר שיכול להתירו באחת מידיו, if you can pull it, you can just pull it with one hand and it gets untied, אף על פי שהוא קשר של קיימה, even if though the knot can stay there for 1,000,000 years, I don't care, if I can untie it with one pull, it's not קשר של קיימה. שאינו עשוי לנתק לעולם, even though it is a strong knot, and it's never going to get untied if nobody's going to do it, אלא שאינו מעותק ביותר, but it's not very very tight, ויכול אדם להתירו ביד אחת, and a person can untie it with one hand, אין חייבים עליו בשבת, you're not obligated on such a knot on Shabbat, but the halacha is not like Rabbi Meir. We say, I don't care if it's a strong knot that people put forever, it's a type of knot that people put forever, I don't care if you didn't do it very very tight. Yeah, the other guy can untie it, that's it, it's done. Okay. So now we know what kind of knots you're obligated on.